Or if I have, I somehow missed it. I try not to think about that possibility too often. But I remain quietly confident. He's out there somewhere. At the risk of sounding immodest, I think it's fair to say that other people would consider me good-looking. Not drop-dead gorgeous like Josie, who makes men tend to forget their names just by looking at them. But I can hold my own in mixed company. What's that? How old am I? Nice try. Only my mother knows how old I am, and she ain't talking. Revealing her daughter's age would divulge too much information about her own math problem. I'm fluent in French, can cook a bit, enjoy good wine and conversation, and I love bad TV, especially any show that deals with solving a mystery. Oh yeah, as you probably already figured out, I also like to fish. And since it's the opening day of the bass season, that's exactly what I'm doing at the moment. I cast towards the edge of shallows and immediately saw the tip of my fishing rod begin to bend. The line tightened. I set the hook with a gentle flick of my wrist and began reeling the fish back towards the boat. Josie placed her rod in a holder attached to the transom, grabbed a net, then scooped the smallmouth bass out of the water. That's one of the things I love about Josie. She's always there to help me out, even when she'd rather be doing something else, like not fishing. I grabbed the fish, removed the hook, and gently slid it back into the water. It wiggled its tail for traction, then disappeared beneath the water. That's 9, Josie said. What's your secret? I always catch what I'm after, I said, winking at her as I cast my line back into the shallows. Except men, Josie said, flashing me a small smile. Yeah, well, there is that, I said, checking my bait. Besides, it's opening day. If you can't catch anything today, you don't deserve to call yourself a fisherman. Don't you mean fisherwoman? I tried that, I said, shaking my head, but it sounds weird. Fisher person? I laughed. That's even worse. Well, this fisher whatever is going back to trolling for muskie. I watched Josie head to the stern and cast her line off the back of the boat. How many times do I have to tell you? I said. October and November are the best months to fish for muskie. Hey, they have to eat, right? I nodded. If there's one thing I don't argue with Josie about, it's eating. I'm pretty sure the muskie aren't waiting until October to grab a snack, she continued. And the idea of catching a 50-pound fish is more appealing than messing around with bass, no matter how many you catch. Besides, I love a challenge. Knock yourself out, I said, reeling in another bass. Nice one, Josie said, scooping the fish out of the water with the net. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Your mother called this morning and said she was going to stop by later this afternoon. Great, I said, frowning. Another blind date? Undoubtedly, I said. Who's up in the rotation? Well, let's see. Recently, Mom's gone lawyer, entrepreneur, doctor, executive. So I'm going to guess lawyer. You want to do our usual routine? Josie said, stretching out to enjoy the early morning sun. If you're not busy, I said, casting towards the shallows. I'm never too busy to watch your love life crash and burn with my own eyes, Josie said, laughing. You're one to talk. At least I haven't needed any help, Josie said. My lack of a love life is totally self-inflicted. I can ask my mother to fix you up if you like, I said, grinning. Josie laughed. Thanks, but I'll pass. I've seen enough of her taste in men. My mother. Just wait until you meet her. I reeled another bass towards the boat. Again, Josie grabbed the net and scooped the fish out of the water. I removed the hook and gently returned the bass to the water. By now, you've probably figured out that while I'm pretty good at catching fish, I'm even better at letting them go. My catch and release philosophy stems from one simple fact. I hate the taste of fish.